Good morning everyone. Basa tayo ng ating KGB Bible Daily Reading Plan. Today is February 24, 2022, day 115 natin. 1 Chronicles chapter 3 up to chapter 5. Basa. 1 Chronicles chapter 3. Now these were the sons of David, which were born unto him in Hebron, the firstborn Amnon of Ahinoam the Jezreelitess, the second Daniel of Abigail the Carmelitess, the third Absalom the son of Maachah, the daughter of Talmai king of Geshur, the fourth Adonijah the son of Haggith, the fifth Shephatiah of Abital, the sixth Ithream of Eglah his wife. These six were born unto him in Hebron, and there he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and in Jerusalem he reigned 30 and 3 years. And these were born unto him in Jerusalem, Shimea and Shebab and Nathan and Solomon, four of Bathshua the daughter of Amiel. Ebrar also and Elishama and Eliphelet, and Noga and Nepig and Japhia and Elishama and Eliada and Eliphelet, 9. These were the sons of David beside the sons of the concubines, and Tamar their sister. And Solomon's son was Rehoboam, Abiyah his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amon his son, Josiah his son. And the sons of Josiah were the firstborn Johanan, the second Jehoiakim, the third Zedekiah, the fourth Shalom. And the sons of Jehoiakim, Jeconiah his son, Zedekiah his son. And the sons of Jeconiah, Asar, Salatiel his son, Malcharam also, and Pedaiah, and Shenazar, Jecamiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. And the sons of Pedaiah were Zerubbabel and Shimei. And the sons of Zerubbabel, Meshullam, and Hananiah, and Shalomit their sister. Verse 20, and Hashubah, and Ohel, and Berechiah, and Azadiah, Joshab, Hezid, 5. And the sons of Hananiah, Pelatiah, and Josiah, the sons of Repiah, the sons of Arnan, the sons of Obadiah, the sons of Shechaniah. And the sons of Shechaniah, Shemaiah, and the sons of Shemaiah, Hattush, and Igal, and Bariah, and Neariah, and Shaphat, 6. The sons of Neriah, Elianai, and Ezekiah, and Azrikam, 3. And the sons of Elianai were Hodiah, and Eliashib, and Peliah, and Akub, and Johanan, and Delaiah, and Anani, 7. 1 Chronicles chapter 4. Nago po. Bilis na bilis. Bilis basa. Lapit tayo work. The sons of Judah, Perez, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hor. 1 Chronicles chapter 4, guys. The sons of Judah, Perez, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hor, and Jubal. And Reaiah, the son of Jubal, begat Jahat, and Jahat begat Ahumai, and Lahad. These are the families of the Zorathites. And these were of the father of Etham, Jezreel, and Ishma, and Idbash. And the name of their sister was Hazelelpuni. Twitter. Yung nag-pop up. Pag may nag-pop up dyan, huwag nyo na lang intindihin. And Pinuel kasi naka-open syempre yung ating internet. And Penuel the father of Gedor, and Izar the father of Hosha. These are the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephratah, and the father of Bethlehem. And Azar the father of Tekoa, and two wives, Helan and Nara. And Nara were in Ahuzzam, and Heber, and Temini, and Ahashtari. These were the sons of Nara. And the sons of Hela were Zerit, and Zoar, and Etnan, and Cus begat Anab, and Zubiba, and the families of Hel, the son of Haron. And Jabez more honorable than his brethren, and his mother called his name Jabez, saying, Because I bear him with sorrow. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, On that thou Wouldst bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and thine, and that thine hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that I may not grieve me, and get granted him the which he requested. And Chelob, the brother of Shua, begat me here, which was the father of Ishton, and Ishton begat Bitrapa and Pasia, and Tehina, the father of Ernahas. These are the men of Rechah. And the sons of Kenas, Othniel and Siriah, and the sons of Othniel, Hatad, and Meonothai begat Oprah, and Sariah begat Joab, the father of the valley of Charashim, for they were craftsmen. And the sons of Caleb, the son of Jephone, Ero, Ela, and Naam, and the sons of Ela, even Kenas. Ang dami nilang pangalan, guys. Hindi natin ito makakabisado. And the sons of Jehalel, Zeb and Zebah, Terah and Azarel, and the sons of Israel were Jether, and Mered, and Eper, and Jalon, and Sheber, Miriam, and Shammai, and Ishba, the father of Estimol. And his wife Jehodijah bare Jared, the father of Gedor, and Heber, the father of Socho, and Jekotiel, the father of Zanoah. And these are the sons of Bethia, the daughter of Parao, which married to Parao. Yan ba si King Parao ng Egypt? And these are the sons of Bethia, the daughter of Parao, which married to. And the sons of his wife, Hodiah, the sister of Naham, the father of Kela, the Garmite. Ulitin ko yung verse 18, guys. And his wife, Jehodijah, bare Jared, the father of Gedor, and Heber, the father of Socho, and Jekotiel, the father of Zanoah. And these are the sons of Bethia, the daughter of Parao. So sa Bethia, anak siya ni Parao. Which married to. And the sons of his wife, Hodiah, the sister of Naham, the father of Kela, and the Kela, the Garmite, and Estimoa, and the Estimoa, the Machatite. And the sons of Shemon were Amnon, and Rina, Ben-Hanan, and Telon. And the sons of Ishe were Sohet, and Ben-Johet. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, were the father of Lika, and Lada, the father of Risha, and the families of the house of them that wrought fine linen of the house of Ashbe. And Joachim, and the men of Jozibah, and Joaz, and Sarap, who had the dominion in Moab, and Jashubi-Lehem, and these are ancient things. These were the potters, and those that dwelt among plants. Wait lang, inom lang ako. Nandito tayo sa verse 23. Wait lang ha. At ako'y nanunuyo. Kanina nga pala, grabe ang lamig na pagising ko kanina. Para akong frozen na ano. Hindi ko alam kung bakit sobrang lamig ngayon. Ang tinatapakan ko, ano na yan, mainit na yan. 42 degrees ang tinatapakan ko. Kanina kasi, syempre pag natutulog ka, diba malikot ka, kaya yun. Naalis ako sa mainit. Hindi kuryente. 23. These were the potters, and those that dwelt among plants and hedges, there they dwelt with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon were Nemuel, and Jamin, Jarib, Serah, and Shaol. Shalom, his sons, Mibsam, his sons, Mishma, his son, and the sons of Mishma, Hamuel, his son, Zakor, his son, Shimi, his son. And Shimi had 16 sons. Naku po, napakarami. And 16 daughters. Kaya ba to? Kaya ba natin to anakin ng ganito karami? Malamang iba-ibang babae yan. Kasi guys, tayong mga babae, grabe naman, no? Mga anak ng 16. Ay, 32 pala. And Shimi had 16 sons and 6... Ay, hindi. 16 sons and 6 daughters. Ayan ka naman sa math mo, Rafe. 16 and 6 sons is, 16 plus 6, 22 lang. Pagpasensya nyo na yung mathematics ko. Okay, ulit. And Shimi had 16 sons and 6 daughters. But his brethren had not many children, neither did all their family multiply like to the children of Judah. And they dwelt at Beersheba and Molada and Hazar-Shual. So, ulitin natin guys ha, 16 plus 6, 22 ha, hindi 32. Akala ko kasi 16, 16. Kaya, palusot pa si Rafi. And they dwelt at Beersheba. Okay. Like to the children of Judah. Okay. And they dwelt at Beersheba and Molada and Hazar-Shual and Bilhah and at Izim and at Tulad and at Bethuel and at Hormah and at Siglag and at Beth Markabos and Hazar Susim and at Bitbarel. Pero guys, sabi nila, pag marami ka raw anak, mayaman ka. Kasi paano mo mabubuhay yung ganong karami mong anak? Diba? Kung di ka mayaman. And at Bitmarbakabot and Hazar Susim and at Bitberi and at Sharaim. These were their cities unto the reign of David. And their villages were Etam and Enrimmon and Tochin and Ashan, 5 cities. And all their villages that were round about the same cities unto Baal, these were their habitations and their genealogy, and Mishoabab and Jamlik, and Jas the son of Amaziah, and Joel, and Jeho the son of Josibiah, the son of Sariah, the son of Ashel, and Elionai, and Jacobah, and Jehoiah, and Asaiah, and Ajel, and Jesimil, and Benaiah. Pakibasa nyo rin yung inyong KJV Bible, guys. Para in case na yung pagbasa ko ba. And Ziza, the son of Shebe, the son of Alon, the son of Jedaiah, the son of Shemri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by their names were princes in their families. And the house of their fathers increased greatly. And they went to the entrance of Gedor, even unto the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found the fat pasture and good, and the land was wide and quiet and peaceable, for they of Ham had dwelt there of old. And this written by name came in the days of Hezekiah king of Judah, and smote their tents and the habitations that were found there, and destroyed them utterly unto this day, and dwelt in their rooms, because there was pasture there for their flocks. And some of them, even of the sons of Simeon, 500 men went to Mount Seir, having for their captains Pelatiah, and Neariah, and Ripiah, and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi, and they smote the rest of the Amalekites that were escaped, and dwelt there unto this day. Last chapter na tayo, 1 Chronicles chapter 5. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but for as much as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, and the genealogy is not reckoned after the birthright. Ulitin nyo guys. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but for as much as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, and the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright. For Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph. The sons, I say, of Reuben the firstborn of Israel were Hanoch and Palo, Hezron and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah, his son Gog, his son Shimi, his son Micah, his son Reaiah, his son Baal, his son Bera, his son whom Telgath Pilneser, king of Assyria, carried away captive. He was prince of the Reubenites. And his brethren by their families in the genealogy. Their generation was reckoned were the chief Jeiel and Zechariah. And Bela the son of Belsas, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, the son of Joel who dwelt in Aroer, even Antonibo and Baal Meon. And eastward he inhabited unto the entering in of the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their cattle were multiplied in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul they made war with the Hagarites who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in the tents throughout all the east land of Gilead. Pag natatalo ka talaga sa gira, guys, yun, mapupunta talaga sa kanila yung lupa. And the children of God dwelt over against them in the land of Bashan unto Salcatcha. Joel the chief of Shaphan, the next in Janai, and Shaphat in Bashan. And the brethren of the house of their fathers were Michael, and Mishallam, and Sheba, and Jerai, and Jachan, and Zia, and Heber 7. These are the children of Abihail, the son of Hori, the son of Jaroah, the son of Gilead, the son of Michael, the son of Jesheshai, the son of Jado, the son of Buz. Ahed, the son of Jael, the son of Goni, chief of the house of their fathers, and they dwelt in Gilead, in Bashan, and in her towns, and in all the suburbs of Sharon upon their borders. All these were reckoned by genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel, the sons of Reuben, the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh, of valiant men able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with bow, and skillful in war, were 440,760 that went out to the war. And they made war with the Hagarites, with Jetor and Ibrish and Nodab, and they were helped against them, and the Hagarites were delivered into their hand, and all that were with them, for they cried to God in the battle, and he was entreated of them because they put their trust in him. Yung verse 20, kuhanin natin yan. And they took away their cattle and their camels 50,000, and of sheep 250,000, and asses 2,000, and of men 100,000. For there fell down many slain, because the war was of God, and they dwelt in the states until the captivity, and the children of the half tribe of Manasseh dwelt in the land. They increased from Bashan unto Baal Hermon, and Sinner, and unto Mount Hermon. And these were the heads of the house of their fathers, even Epher, and Ishi, and Eliel, and Asriel, and Jeremiah, and Hodaviah, and Jajel, mighty men of valor, famous men, and heads of the house of their fathers. And they increased, and they transgressed. It's verse 25. And they transgressed against the God of their fathers, and went warring after the gods of the people of the land, whom gods destroyed before them. And the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Paul, king of Assyria, and the spirit of Telgath-Pilneser, king of Assyria, and he carried them away, even the Reubenites and the Gadites, and the half tribe of Manasseh, and brought them unto Hala, and Habor, and Hara, and to the river Guzan, and to this day. So yun, kuhanin natin yung verse 20. Mamaya para sa natin. Sa ating prayer for the GC. Bye everyone. God bless.